It was 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning. I thought I was getting the best sleep of my life until I heard the sounds in the background. All I hear is Suavemente by Elvis Crespo playing loudly throughout the whole house. And I knew what day it was. My mom comes barging into my room, yelling, Alondra, levántate! It's time to clean the house. I suppose there wasn't enough time for breakfast as I was too busy doing laundry, bathing the dog, sweeping, mopping, and anything else that had to be done around the house. About 2 hours pass and we go outside. She overlooks the yard and says, Alondra, do you know what a weed is? And I, being 6 years old, had never heard of it. She goes, it's the grass nobody ever wants. It just eats all the other grass and destroys everything. And so I say, what does that have to do with anything? And she says, well, we have to pull it out. All the land we own has to be weed free. So we go out there. It's the middle of July. I'm drenching in sweat already and I have yet to begin. I'm thirsty. But here we go. We're starting. 2 hours later, only half of the lot is done. At this point, I'm parched. She obviously sees how much I'm suffering out in this midday heat, so we have a break time. I had put some juice boxes in the freezer earlier because I wanted to get them in between that slush and juice state. I was a juice connoisseur of sorts. I grab my juice box, I go back outside. I'm waiting for her. She's doing God knows what. So I do what anybody would have done. I just sit in the grass. Little did I know that I had sat in the only anthill we had ever had in my house. A massive anthill at that. These ants start climbing up my legs, up my body, on my arms. They're everywhere. I can't shake them off. They're biting me. They're red ants. They're angry. So, being the 6-year-old that I was, I didn't want to make them any angrier. So, instead of running towards the house, I began casually walking. I was trying really hard to hold in my tears. And until I could no longer bear the pain, I just kept walking. The pain got so unbearable that I started sprinting towards my house. I was crying, I was screaming. The ants were not coming off regardless of how fast I ran. So my mom rushes out the house, screaming. She's like, Alondra, what happened? Ay, mi madre! Like, she's in a panic over whatever's happening. So she grabs the hose and just starts watering me down until I feel like there's no ants left. But by the time all the ants had subsided, it looked like I had chickenpox from all the bite marks that I had on my body. I was itching for days after that, but I learned a very valuable lesson. Always look both ways before you sit down.